Whenever it comes to God, don't let nobody give you their opinion. All of our opinions are stupid, messed up. That's why we are in the situations we in. Let's hear from the Bible. Sexy Red, Cardi B, all of them, they fun to look at, but is that something you gonna take home to your mother and say, Mom, meet your daughter-in-law? It's not gonna happen, right? Guess which city is number 10 in the country in STDs? Guess. Guess. You standing in it. What is the scenery? How are the women dressed down here at homecoming?
You select the women you like them.
You definitely can select them, but I'm talking about when you're down here, what do most of them look like?
Ones out and it's all
They got it all hanging out, right? Now, is that pleasing to the eye? Let's keep it a buck. To the flesh, yes. Now, most of the time, when we pick a woman at a young age, do we pick them according to the spirit or according to the flesh? Unfortunately, no. I'm gonna ask y'all a real question. Are y'all having sex? I'm cutting straight to it.
I've had.
You had, so nobody over there is a virgin, right? Is anybody over there ready to be a father? No. Okay, when you go to the pool, what happens? You get wet. That's just part of going to the pool, right? When you have sex, guess what happens? You have children. It's a part of it. That's right. Now, I brought out a statistic earlier. Do you know that 80% of single mothers raised or were raised by single mothers? You understand what that means? It's a cycle. So if you meet a young woman who doesn't have a father in the house, more than likely she's going to be a single mother as well. You know who helps her become a single mother? Us. And I'm not going to say y'all, I'm going to say us. That's what we do. Because we're in the midst of sin. Y'all go to church? You go to church. What about you? You been to church in your life? You say you Muslim? Okay, but you probably went to church when you was little though, didn't you? What about you? So all the times y'all was in church in 20 years of life, what is the definition of sin?
Defining God's laws.
Say that again?
Defining God's laws.
Defining God's laws. What you think? Wrongdoing. What about you? One more time? You don't know. Okay, great answer. We're going to read, listen, whenever it comes to God, don't let nobody give you their opinion. Right. All of our opinions are stupid, messed up. Right. That's why we are in the situations we in. Let's hear from the Bible.
1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgressive also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
It says, for sin is the transgression of the law. So like he just said, brother said, define God's laws. Wrongdoing, but that's according to God. Now, having sex before marriage, is that a sin? Okay, Hebrews 13:4. I'm just showing you quick basic points how we fix our community. Do any of you want to be a father? Do you want to be married? Right? It's an honorable thing. Now, the women that you come out here and pick to sleep around with, are those the women that you want to marry? Sexy Red, Cardi B, all of them, they fun to look at, but is that something you gonna take home to your mother and say, Mom, meet your daughter-in-law? It's not gonna happen, right? So why do we even entertain them? Because not only do single mothers produce more single mothers, guess which city is number 10 in the country in STDs? Guess. Guess. You standing in it. No, look it up. Norfolk is number 10 in the country in STDs. But that ain't what you see when you walking around. All you see is a fat behind, some titties, she cute. Nah. She got that monster. Read.
Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4.
Read.
Marriage!
What?
Marriage!
What?
Marriage!
What?
Is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
So the Bible just said that marriage is honorable. Hey, OGs, real quick, if y'all could go back in time, would you save your virginity until marriage? Now we dealing with the young brothers. If you could do it all over again, you would. You did, all praises. Now, is that what's being taught to our young men? Now, is that what we see on TV?
And again, you shouldn't rely on the TV to teach your young men.
You absolutely right. So that's why we come out here. Look, hey, listen, I'm telling y'all, we mess up because we won't listen to this book. The Bible don't tell you that you can't have fun. The Bible tells you to have fun with your wife. Matter of fact, it said it's undefiled. You know what that means? That means you can be as freaky as you want to be with your wife. Hang from the chandelier. Go in the it don't matter. Do what you want to do, but do it to your wife. Don't make somebody a baby mother. Don't raise a single son out here. You understand what I'm saying? So one thing y'all learned today is your identity. Y'all now you know you're the children of who? Children of, begin with an I. Children of Israel. That's very important. And you know what sin is, right? All right, all praise.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.